You might have seen him as a finalist on The Voice or in one of his viral freestyle rap videos on TikTok. James Okulaja, one of my favourite people, has now got 800,000 followers who like him too on TikTok.
We lost another life to knife crime just the other day. Key almost 15, the pain don't seem to fade away. Anyone that watches this, I hope to see you shine. If no one's asked you today, I hope that you're doing fine. You'll get through this, I promise, please try and give it time.
Yo, Boris, can I have a word, please? No deal Brexit, stop saying that. Tier 4, Bojo, what you playing at? Racism ain't a trend, so stop it. People only say they're sorry when we clock it. Now I'm sick and tired of coming online seeing abuse. It was only an accident, that ain't no valid excuse. So be kind, man. If there's anything in this world that you can be kind. That's all I have to say on this topic.
So I'm glad James is here because I think he might have to help me brush up on my rapping skills.
This is how we're improving online safety. The UK is passing some new legislation to make the internet safer for the younger generation. It's effectively a framework to protect internet users from scams, illegal content and anonymous abusers. It will force big tech to stop their terms being breached and puts in measures to defend free speech. But is it true it will impact freedom of expression? No, we put in legal protections in the 19th section. Another thing we're doing through the laws we're passing is tackling online crime and cyber flashing. If companies fail to comply with the law, fail to protect the users that they're responsible for, the regulator Ofcom will have the power to fine. So platforms must keep people safe online.
So there's a serious side to James too. He's a passionate anti-bullying campaigner and is part of the National Youth Parliament. James, welcome, and welcome back to James and Eve as well. So, you know, we met as part of your role anti-bullying, particularly online bullying. You were really concerned about the online safety bill and about what young people are exposed to. Have you followed what's happening with the online safety bill? And just tell us a little bit about the work that you've done on anti-bullying over the past.
So I'm so blessed to have an amazing platform on TikTok and on social media that I really want to use it to make sure that young people know that they're not alone. There's a lot of young people going through bullying, cyberbullying, afraid to speak up about it, afraid to tell someone they trust about it. So I really want to make sure that all the young people that follow me and support me know that they have a friend in me and they have a voice and that they're not alone.
Oh, that's such a lovely message to put out there because so many young people actually don't have those role models and those people who speak out for them, which is something you've been doing for a long time. You're also interested in politics, aren't you? And didn't know about that video, actually, about Boris. Never told me about that one.
Sorry.
You're also quite interested in politics, aren't you?
Yeah.
And a member of the Youth Parliament. I know I've asked you this before. Would you stand as an MP? Do you think you ever will?
Look, Nadine, darling, I'm gonna be Prime Minister one day. I am. That's all I gotta say. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but one day I'm gonna be Prime Minister.
Yeah, he says that all the time. So, where did your drive to... Well, you know, that's interesting, isn't it? Where did your drive to perform come from, to do the rapping and release the records and doing what you're doing and the voice? You've got an amazing voice. Who discovered that? How did you discover you had this incredible voice?
Do you know what it is? I've always been singing and rapping when I was younger. My oldest friends will tell you, when I was younger, I used to stand outside our local chicken and chip shop and just sing to people. I wanted everyone to know I could sing, and then TikTok came about in lockdown, and I was like, I got to jump on this. So I jumped on TikTok and bang! Here I am.
So, Okulaja, of all the videos that you post, some of them go viral. Which one has gone the most viral and why do you think that happened?
Funny enough, it was a video where I went up to a lady working in Selfridges and I was like, what can I do to make your shift better? She said she wanted a spud you like, so I went and got it for her. And then she nearly burst out in tears. Like, that got millions and millions of views. And I didn't expect it. I just wanted to make her day better.
And spud you like, that's a jacket potato, hot jacket potato from a takeaway place, isn't it?
Yeah.
And do you get recognised on the streets?
Oh, my goodness, yes, I do. And it's so weird, because I make these videos mostly in my bedroom. I leave the house and so many people know who I am or ask me for a photo. It's crazy.
And the people in the videos, do they get recognised?
Oh, yes. So Julie, who was in that video where I bought her...
Shout out for Julie.
Shout out to Julie, where I bought her the spud you like. She cannot go a day without working, without someone coming up to her and saying, Julie, you're the lady from the video, you're the lady from the video. It's crazy.
Oh, so what's been your most proud moment, would you think?
I think one of my most proud moments, I guess, is seeing my little brother and sister, how all of their friends react to me and how they're like the most popular kids in their school because they think they've got an older brother that's famous. So sweet.
You know, I've deleted my TikTok, and if I hadn't, I'd be asking you, how do I get my followers up? I think anybody needs to follow you because, James, you're a very special person. And I think it's your kindness and your niceness that has a lot to do with the way your videos do go viral and why you've got so many followers. When are you going to reach the million?
I'm going to reach 1 million before summertime, and then you can be in my music video.
You're going to reach after this show, actually. That's my prediction. And, you know, when your record comes out next week, I've got to say I've watched it 20 times on Instagram and TikTok. It's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be a #1. And I think your social medias are just going to, like, rock it after that.
Thank you.
And, you know, it's great and it's fantastic that you've got this audience, but there's bad stuff happens on TikTok too, as well. Kind of like, how do you manage that? How do you square that? Is that by putting your messages out on TikTok, telling people to be aware of what's on there?
See, I have a platform, and of course, there's always going to be some people that have something negative to say about what you do, but I try and focus on the positive stuff, and I encourage all my followers and my supporters to focus on the positive stuff too. There's always negative stuff going on in the world. If you focus too much on that, you're going to be miserable.
So you know we MPs have had to come off TikTok, don't you?
What?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like... well, we haven't had to, but certainly all ministers have and most MPs have. It's to do with the links to China, and it's a Chinese site and infiltration and...
What? Are you being serious?
Yeah, no, we have. But let's move on, James.